G'day, I'm Vic and welcome to Geekofarm, where we do things differently. This is our slice of paradise. 250 mature olive trees and a big white house up here on the hill, and a high-tech fab lab down in the town. We run a small IT business, brew alcohol, press olives, teach young geeks, grow fruit and veg, hunt, farm chickens, and experiment. But today we're making beer down on Geekofarm. If you've never made beer before, probably best to start with a kit. You will also need a tin opener, a big plastic spoon, a fermentation lock, some no-rinse sterilizer, jug of hot water, about 1.5 kilos of white sugar, and a bin to put it all in. Start by taking the top off the kit, because inside here is the yeast, and we don't want to overheat this. Take the can upside down in the hot water. That makes it run. Take your nice clean 30-litre bin and put a spoonful of the sterilising powder in it. So now, making sure the tap is turned off, we put a few litres of water in. Cold water. Right, when it's all dissolved, throw in a spoon, fermentation lock, put on the lid, finger over the bunghole, and give it a good shake. Now leave it for 10 minutes. So, thanks to the magic of the interwebs, 10 minutes later, take off the lid, take the nice sterile things out, a little bit of liquid in there, and then keep the flies off, and we have to take this outside. After you've let a little bit of the solution out through the tap to sterilise that, you have to get rid of this. We have a septic tank, so putting sterilising solution in a septic tank, bad idea. Fortunately, the stuff biodegrades. It's no rinse, so we don't need to rinse it. This is where we add in our sugar. White sugar is boring. We have brown sugar. So now, take the tin out. At this point, you may be tempted to taste it. Don't, it's bitter. After you've cleaned up the mess, time to add the hot water. You did close the tap, right? And now you stir everything until all your sugar has dissolved. And now we have to add the water up to the 23-litre mark. Those of you with chlorinated water, your water's fine. We're on bore water, so we have to boil it first. Now cold, by the way. Now the critical bit. You want to get this cooled down to between 32 and 34 degrees Celsius fast as you can. Usually this works out fine when you add the cold water from the big tank. We add the yeast. You don't need to stir, just need to pour it in. So now we put the lid on, and we put this with a little bit of liquid in it in the bung, and then we go away and we collect lots of bottles to put it in. Did I ever tell you about the time I was in that barn with the sheep? If you want to get all scientifical about it, this is the time to take the specific gravity of your beer. Of course, it'll still taste the same whether you take the specific gravity or not, so that's up to you. So here's a sample of our beer, and here is a beer and wine hydrometer. We need to make the bubbles go away. Works every time, don't drink that. And this tells me how much alcohol there could be in my beer if all goes according to plan. So if all goes well, that's going to be about a 6% beer. All we've got to do is let it ferment. Later, we'll show you how to put the stuff in bottles. But for now, that's your lot down on Geekofarm.